Hello doctors, in this video I am going to talk to you about teledentistry and how you can make money even through this kind of tough pandemic times. Hi, I am Dr. Karthik Karnala, CEO of Dentapreneur. Here I am sharing my thoughts about what teledentistry is and how you can still hold on to your patients and how you can create goodwill in their minds. We have heard about telemedicine many times, wherein we are talking about telemedicine where a medic or a doctor can reach a patient who is further away from him and still treat him for his necessary needs. We can still do the same thing with teledentistry also, doctors. In this tough pandemic times when government is talking about flattening the curve, we dentists can also do the same thing about how to reduce the patient inflow into your clinic and reducing the load of virus into your clinics. How we can do this thing is that if you see the appointments yourself in dentistry, what happens is that when the patient walks inside for the first time, it is all about diagnosis. When government is talking about how to go about dentistry and treating only emergency cases, even in those cases you might have to have this kind of first appointment wherein you have to diagnose and you have to give them kind of a necessary medication like antibiotics and painkillers and everything, then call them for the next appointment. Through teledentistry, what you can do is that you can reduce this first appointment by going through the technology ways and going through the WhatsApp calls or Zoom calls and everything. You can finish off this first appointment, give them these medicines, whatever is required on call, and get them to the clinics when they are actually ready for the treatment, wherein you can reduce the virus load that way. So going further, how we can utilize this teledentistry is that there are many ways you can schedule your appointments also. There are many age groups who are more prone towards coronavirus. For example, if you talk about people who are aged 60 years and more, who have this kind of systemic conditions of diabetes, hypertension and everything, they are more prone towards coronavirus and they have more fatality rates in those age groups. And the same way you have your children who have less of immunity and they also have to go through this kind of problems if at all they are exposed outer communities. You can reduce those kind of loads for them, wherein you can educate them, you can talk to them about how to maintain their oral hygiene and everything. You can schedule their appointments much further. When they have this kind of when they have a dentist who is talking to them regularly about maintenance and everything, they also feel happy and they also are educated about how they can maintain themselves through these tough times. And one of the very important thing what teledentist can do to you is that how you can reduce the virus load, the biological load of virus into your clinics. And the very important thing that a teledentist can do to you is that in your clinical setup, you would have seen that you would have a patient waiting area and you have a working area. So when you have this kind of a working situations, there are so many people waiting in your waiting area, and that is the place where you have increase of virus load happening. You can take over those chairs from there and you can reduce the virus load over there, as well as when the patient is coming inside, you can give appointments to them on teledentistry through the teledentistry and give them those kind of appointments when the patient walks in, gets treated, walks out, by which you can reduce the virus load of your clinic, and that is how you can use teledentistry to reduce the virus loads of your clinic. Final thoughts, doctors. Teledentistry is here to stay. Why we are saying this thing is that we have gone through many pandemics through our lives, doctors. We have HIV, we have swine flu and so many things in our lives. We have seen all those things, we have braved through all those journeys, and we are here and we are continuing to be a successful dental practitioner. Even in this, we are going to stand strong together and we are going to swim through this journey also. So teledentistry, what I suggest is that you can use teledentistry for your advantage now. Even after coronavirus, you can use this teledentistry for your advantage. Why we are saying this thing is that when talking about coronavirus vaccination and everything, yes, they are developing vaccines. It's not only you who are supposed to get vaccinated, it is all about the community getting vaccinated. And in the scenario what we are living right now, in the country where we are living now, this level of vaccination takes a very long time. So teledentistry is the way ahead, and stay safe, stay home and use teledentistry for yourself, doctors. Thank you so much.